Hey, Justin here, welcome back. So it's getting towards the end of October now, and change of the seasons is well and truly underway, and that always means new things coming into bloom. So this is beginning of the Paphiopedilum season, I guess you could say. I've got quite a few in bud now, and these four have already opened up. So we can just take a look at them from right to left. This one, Paphiopedilum henryanum, really nice coloration on that one, really bright. The pink pouch is quite intense, so happy with that one, even though it was labelled as something completely different from Schwerter. Supposedly it was Sullivangi. So that's definitely not what it is, but this is definitely henryanum. And next to that, another mislabeled plant from Schwerter, go figure, but this one is Charlesworthii. So I already had a Charlesworthii, which is the one next to it. So that's a nice study of a first time blooming Charlesworthii next to a third time blooming Charlesworthii. So you can see the improvement in the quality of the flower and the stem, much thicker stem on the plant on the left. So more sturdy, robust, thicker texture on the flower, more intense colouring, but they are slightly different. This one has got a little bit of pink in the lateral. Are they petals? I think they're petals. It's a bit confusing on the paphs, but yeah, there's a little bit of pink on there in the brown, mixed in with the brown. This one is just a straight brown. And you can see this is a little bit of a bigger plant now. It gets bigger each year, so the culture for Charlesworthii, I seem to have got that going pretty well now. The first time I tried to grow Charlesworthii, I killed it, of course, and so it took a couple of attempts, but I seem to have it under control now. And this one actually has, if you can see the tiny little keikis there, it's got two back keikis there and one at the front as well, so 3 little plantlets growing up, so that might now multiply into a little clump. And the one next to it here, this is a primary hybrid. It's Fairyanum by Helenae. And Helenae is a beautiful little miniature species. Fairyanum is a little bit larger. So the pouch definitely reminiscent of Fairyanum. And the dorsal also quite reminiscent of Fairyanum, but green instead of purple. So Helenae has the yellow dorsal. Somehow it comes out green on this hybrid, but it's a kind of a funny shape, so I'm not sure if it's that great, but pretty nice nonetheless. And really small little plants. So 4 little mini paphs there. And yeah, next to that we've got Phalaenopsis ballina, with a couple of flowers on it. Beautiful fragrance, of course, on this one. This is a plant which I've had for, I think, 15 years, maybe longer. And yeah, it put out a basil keiki, so this plant is the basil keiki. This was also a keiki, actually, so the original plant passed away at some point, but it continues to sustain itself. And for this one, I keep it in a net pot, just in straight bark. They do like quite a bit of aeration, I found, over the years. The roots can rot away very easily, but they like to be quite wet as well, so it's a little bit of a challenge, but I'd say it's definitely not a super difficult plant to grow. I mean, basically you can grow it like a pot plant. The first years I just grew it in the pot, and the light level, they don't like too bright. Good bright indirect light is what they like. This is a new one which I just picked up. So this is Cornus cervi, red. So there's another named form, Chatalade, I think it is, which is also a red one, but apparently this is something different. But just got this one in this week, so that's a new addition to the collection. And next to that, this is closely related to Bellina. So this is known as, on the label, Violacea sumatra. I think it might actually be Mentawiensis, but I don't really know the details of the differentiation between these species. But yeah, you can see the resemblance to Bellina, and it's been a pretty good grower for me. So this is a little Anthurium luxurians here, which I showed not that long ago, the little seedlings. So this is the new leaf growing here. It is kind of orienting towards the light, so I brought it out here so that I could have it facing towards me instead of facing away from me. But yeah, this is growing pretty well so far so good. I've got, first time blooming here. This is Cattleya boehringiana, blooming on a plant that's way too small to be blooming. So this bulb, what's that? That's like 2 inches, 5 centimeters, but normally that would be 20, 30 centimeters. So this is more like a sneak preview. This is a little seedling which I got a number of years ago. It's grown quite vigorously, pretty easy to grow, really nice coloration, and I think the future flowerings will be much better than this. This is just a sneak preview. And next to that we've got the Cattleya love knot flowering for the second time this year, but not fully open yet. So this is a Walkeriana hybrid, also very nice fragrance on this one. And I've also got this this Phalaenopsis here, Celebes wave. This is a complex hybrid, I guess. It's quite a nice one. Not fragrant, unfortunately, but it does have the nice variegated foliage. So quite a nice plant, and it's first time blooming on that one. And I've got the Miltonia down here. It's a Morliana hybrid. And I've got a couple of paphs here which are just about to open up. This one is Berenice, which is the hybrid of Lowii and Philippinensis. So that's just opening up on 2 spikes, a plant that I've probably had for around 5 years, and it's multiplied. So now 2 plants, 2 plantlets, I guess you could say, flowering, one with 3 flowers, one with 2 flowers. The first time it bloomed, it had 5 flowers on 1 spike, so these plantlets are a little bit smaller than that, I guess, but nonetheless should be a nice display. And this is another multifloral. It's actually multifloral by a sequential blooming hybrid. Shireen is what's on the label. I think it's Rothschildianum by one of the sequential bloomers, but we'll have to wait for that to open up to see what it is. This is a Paphiopedilum hybrid. It's called Gert Rolke, I think. Is that? No, Kramer. Gert Kramer. It's won some kind of award apparently. It's got a named clone, Alexander. But a very beautiful plant. Beautiful foliage as well. And it's, I waited about 4 years to get this in bloom again after I got it. So it's a pretty slow grower, but the foliage, it's nice just for the foliage alone. It's worth it just to grow it for that, and the flower is a bonus really. And next to that we've got a little paphiopedilum. This is like, yeah, what's the label on this? Primulinum. Yeah. Whether it really is Primulinum or a Pinocchio album version, I'm not sure exactly. They're often mislabeled, these sequential bloomers, but yeah, this is nice. This would be the 6th bloom on this plant. Very easy to grow in household conditions. Like to be kept quite moist. So 2 things of interest here. One, the Dutch autumn weather. Yeah, this is what it's like. Rain. Can be like this anyway, but it has been very wet this week. And the other thing of interest is that there's a garden renovation ongoing out there, and the poor guys are having to work through this terrible weather. But it's coming along pretty well, so I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. And so this is a little Nepenthes update. Haven't shown them for a while, but this is the little Nepenthes collection here. So they were outside, and I brought them into the greenhouse about a month ago, and yeah, they're looking pretty good. Got some nice pictures on there. So this one here is Burkii by Hamata. Hamata, one of my favourite species, I think. Very evil looking Nepenthes. This is Glandulifera, so it's putting on a picture there. It's growing pretty well. The snails did take a liking to this one, but now I've got it in here in the greenhouse. Now it's not such a problem. And this one here, Remispina by Reinwartiana. It's also got a nice little picture there. And another new picture coming over here. What else? Yeah, the rest are, yeah, they're looking okay. Not really. Yeah, this one's putting on a little picture here. Looks that's Spectabilis. Yeah, that was looking a bit sick, but it's perked up a bit since I brought it into the greenhouse. This one's Jacquelinii, so this is the most expensive one, and probably the hardest to grow. This one really likes a bit cooler conditions, so we'll see how it goes, but right now I'd say it's not looking that promising. So yeah, it's just a bit of trial and error. Try some different combinations, see what works. I'll be happy if just a couple of them make it. They can become quite large plants over time, so yeah, hopefully some of them kick on. So if you're into frags, this is my little Phragmipedium forest here. So I've got a couple in spike. This one in the front finally has got a spike on it. It's been growing really well. This is 3/4 Bessier, 25% Schlimmii, I think it is. Wen, O-U-E-N, Sunt Wen. I think it's a typo with the M, should be an N, Sunt Wen. O-U-E, French is W-E in English basically, so Saint Wen. And behind that I've got Fritz Schomburg, also in bud, so hopefully it doesn't drop its bud this year. And I've got a couple of more frags here. This one is, I think it's Red Lightning. And yeah, you can see the roots on that. Pretty happy. And Popovii also got some nice root growth. Has been a little bit of a challenging one. And yeah, I got some little seedlings. This is Schlimmii here, but it's grown pretty well, but pretty slow grower. There's some other assorted hybrids there.